Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Pajama Sundays. If this is your first time here, welcome, and I hope you'll find a reason to come back. If you're returning, thank you so much for your continued support. You have no idea how much I appreciate you all. And I say that with the utmost sincerity. I'm coming up on a year on YouTube, and it's definitely not the journey that I expected. I figured 1,000 subscribers, no problem. The watch hours concern me a little bit, but it's been a little tougher than I thought because, let's face it, for me, I have to put being a mom first. And YouTube will punish you for that in the numbers. So I haven't put out as much content as I did when I first started because I had to slow down, quite honestly. Right now, I'm on my vacation, and I think my first vacation of the year, I spent doing a lot of YouTube, playing catch up, putting out lots of content, and I felt like I missed out on that mom time, and you don't get that time back with your kids. So I'm not going to apologize for being a mom. I would really, really love to get more content out to you guys, but I honestly just don't have the time that I would want to do so. So I am going to continue on this journey. It's just going to go a little slower and take a little longer than I expected. But you are not here for that long rant that I just gave you. I am here to give a quick word, affirmation, reflection, or quick chat, if you will, to help you start your week. Today's inspiration is India Arie video. So if you haven't been able to tell by now, the Pajama Sundays, sometime it will be a topic, stress, family, mental health, and such. And sometimes it will be video, Good Morning Gorgeous. And those are just things that I found inspiration on. And there's always something deeper that we can get into talking about. I wanted to talk about a few of the lyrics that I love. Now, the song's focus is self-love, if you ask me. And on a previous Pajama Sunday, titled Good Morning Gorgeous, we got into just that. But we're going to talk about it again and delve into those inner feelings. So, a couple of the lyrics, Miss Arie says, it really just depends on whatever feels good to her soul. She's not the average girl from the video, and she's not built like a supermodel. Who can't relate? Her worth isn't determined by the price of her clothes. And every freckle on her face, it's where it's supposed to be. 'Cause the creators, he ain't made no mistakes on me. And I know that's right. It's super important to love yourself, especially in this day and age. It is the foundation for good mental health. Self-love is nurturing your mind, body, and soul, embracing the experiences that shape you, looking in the mirror and knowing you are worthy, you are capable, you are beautiful. Self-love means that you accept yourself fully, treat yourself with kindness and respect, and nurture your growth and well-being. Self-love not only encompasses how you treat yourself, but your thoughts and feelings about yourself. So when you conceptualize self-love, you can try to imagine what you would do for yourself, how you talk to yourself, and how you'd feel about yourself that reflects love and concern. Yes, be good to others, but let's also handle ourselves with that same goodness and grace. Now, what does self-love look like? Saying positive things to yourself, forgiving yourself when you mess up, meeting your own needs, not letting others take advantage of or abuse you, prioritizing your health and well-being, and spending time around people who support you and build you up, and avoiding people who don't. That is a whole word. Now, this list is actually far longer, but we have so much to discuss. And actually, this visual from evelynlyn.com is a good explanation. Now, we're going to jump around, and I may be a little repetitive, but the message is there. What we may think self-love is: eating ice cream or foods that we like. Something vague in that we should already know how. Retail therapy and massage. Now, if you ask me, these are more self-care than self-love, but moving right along, what self-love actually is: self-forgiveness, connecting to spiritual self, being authentic, healing my inner child, investing in my growth, healthy choices, stop self-criticism, and setting healthy boundaries. Now, while it may sound selfish to some, self-love is essential to our mental health and well-being. It is a foundation that allows us to be assertive, set boundaries, and create healthy relationships with others. Practice self-care, pursue our interests and goals, and feel proud of who we are. Now, let's look at another visual on the foundations of self-love. Mental health, focusing on stress management and mental health, learning healthy coping skills. Self-acceptance, accepting that you do not have to be perfect to be worthy of love. Boundaries, cultivating healthy communication and boundaries in your relationships. Give and take. Self-care, making time to meet your needs as best as you can. Spending time on your hobbies and interests. Inner voice, changing the way you talk to and about yourself. Working on the voice in your head. Self-discovery, learning your likes, developing goals, hobbies, and interests that make you happy. Did you guys find this chart useful? I certainly did, and there's a few things that I definitely need to work on. What are the benefits of self-love? Increase self-esteem, lower anxiety, lower stress. Now, we talked about stress last Sunday, so anything we can do to lower it is a plus. Avoid burnout. Learning to prioritize yourself and your own needs will help you cope with the demands of your time. Build resilience. Feel in control. Find your values and purpose. Have better relationships with others. Be more assertive. I mentioned this one before because I've been creating boundaries and my family is determined to trample all over them. And I don't mean my kids, but we're going to move on and stay in a positive space. Set boundaries. Because speaking of boundaries, which we've mentioned several times in this videos, so that just goes to show you how super important that is. Protect your peace and achieve your goals. Need help cultivating that self-love? Here are 10 simple self-love tips from myonlinetherapy.com. 1. Get a good night's sleep. 2. Exercise. 3. Eat well. 4. Set boundaries. 5. Give yourself a high five. 6. Diarize me time. Sometimes, if we don't put it on the list, we don't get to it. 7. Do something you love. 8. Breathe in and out. 9. Shift from being to doing. And 10, stop comparing yourself to others. Wow, I did not do well on the first half of that list. What about you guys? How many of these things have you already put into practice in your life? Now you know your girl is all about solutions, so I'm going to give you one more visual and then I'm going to wrap this thing up. Things to remember this month. Keep working on setting and maintaining those boundaries. Even the most confident women struggle with anxiety and insecurities. Embrace your body. Every roll, dimple, stretch mark, hello, leads right back into the video self-love theme. Wear what makes you happy. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. It's okay to retire the strong Black woman title. Comparison is the thief of joy. Focus on what you have rather than what you don't. Walk in your purpose. Don't let social media give you anxiety over things you don't even want. The way you speak to yourself is important. And your healing is going to bother others. Heal anyway. I hope you guys are getting something from these videos and that you're enjoying them as much as I'm enjoying making them. Now, I've been trying to give you calm tones without putting you to sleep, but is that coming across boring? Please drop down in the comments and let me know, because that we don't want to do. I thought about adding some calming music, but I hate when I'm watching a video and I can't hear the person talk over the music, so I decided not to do that. But anywho, my affirmation for the day. I embrace my authentic self, which produces a natural beauty that cannot be diluted by the world. You know, I don't aim to take up too much of your time in these, just want to share. Please let me know that you stopped by. I hope everyone has a good day and that I've given you some positive vibes to go into your week, and I will see you in the next one.